Welcome back, everyone, to my Let's Play of Star Tropics. Last episode, Mr. Tumnus ran into a dead end, and he really has nowhere to go. Hey, that, little hole in the mountains there looks suspicious. Yep, it's a secret passage. We head down this staircase, and we get another heart container. That'll serve us well, in the Ghost Village. It's, kind of a pretty long dungeon, so it can be tricky, too, so... we have to go to find the Ghost Village because that's where the fortune teller lost her crystal ball, and she's apparently going to help us maybe get into Shecola Castle. So here is the Ghost Village. It's kind of spooky and creepy, and got tombstones like in the graveyard in Zelda, but we can't push on any to get the Master Swords, but we can push on this one here. It's a little off color to get into the dungeon underneath the Ghost Village. So we can hop up on here and hang out on these little blocks in the water because we're safe there. The enemies can't hit us there. Now there's a lot of dead ends and passageways that lead you out of the dungeon. So you gotta be very careful which way you go. It can be very mazy. Like if you went up that way to the north, it basically takes you back out to the exit. So there's a lot of false exits. So, there's also hidden enemies in here, and you're only going to be able to reveal them when you have this wand. It's a magical item, so we just got lucky there, we didn't get hit by anything. And we got these tough mummies. They take a lot of hits. They look like they're driving a car when they're walking from the side. Yeah, look at them now. It looks like they're like driving a car. We used to call them Nintendo mummies because when they're walking down to the south, it looks like they have a Nintendo controller in their hands. And they look like they're driving cars when they're moving left to right. So we use that magic wand. It shows hidden enemies. We got these ghosts. It's Ghost Village. Of course there's going to be a bunch of ghosts. So you want to use the wand in that... room definitely because you have to go back and forth in that room, so head over this way, take out these skulls, and we gotta get a footpad. There we go. And we're gonna head over to the right. We don't want to head to the south. Once again, we just want to go a certain way, and we got a whole bunch more ghosts here, so some of them are stationary and easy to hit. Walk over a little bit. Yeah, sometimes the ghosts are inside the walls, so you gotta find a place where you can hit them. And we're gonna head to the right here just to get a few more hearts. And then we're gonna head back into that room and head to the south. Unfortunately, the ghosts can respawn, so we're just gonna kind of be careful there, do a little jump, but alright, we're safe. Now this is really tricky here. It looks like there's a staircase. We don't want to take it. We want to defeat this slug. And see there's a little patch there showing that there's a secret passageway. So we want to go through that secret passageway. Watch those falling tiles again. You don't want to be on them because if you're on them when it falls into the water, well, Mr. Tumnus can't swim. Got a volcano shooting little fireballs at us. Like those little statues in Zelda to shoot the fireballs. The fish and lion head statues. Alright, we got a little bit of a dark room here, but when we walked into that room, we saw like there was a bunch of blocks in the center, so we just move over as far as we can, hit the block, and we're in a room with a bunch of mummies and a skeleton head. A skull. Let's take it out. And gotta be careful here. Ooh, snuck right by those mummies. Run away, Mr. Tumnus, run! The mummies take quite a few hits. We need to get a better weapon soon. Thankfully, we will get a better weapon. So, yeah, Mr. Tumnus ain't gonna have to go through the entire game with just the island star or the yo-yo. So here we wanna use our little wand. Get some ghosts. Defeat the ghosts, and there's going to be another item that we want to get here, the magic lantern. And then the magic lantern, like in Zelda, will light up rooms when we use it. So let's go over here, defeat some ghosts, and we get a secret passageway. Let's go on over here. And we're gonna get some more hearts and some medicine. This dungeon will have a boss in it, so the medicine will be very helpful, because, like I said, it's a long dungeon. There are a lot of tricky enemies, you know, tough mummies, and there's gonna be some other, like, wizard-type enemies, like Wizrobes. Not as bad as Wizrobes, but still they can be a pain in the, you know, in the butt. So let's take out these bats first. And then we can use our lantern. That bat is too far out of reach, so we'll let him go. And we get some more wands. Now, unfortunately, the lantern doesn't last forever. So you want to just select it again. While you're pausing, you know, the lamp ain't gonna, you know, you can study your movement. Definitely want to use the lamp here when we've got these sinking tiles. Speedrunners have a trick. They kind of know they can set their precise movement, so they always jump when the tile is right, but we're not doing that. So here's a tough little enemy here. You gotta kind of get close to him, but he only pops up on it for a little bit, so it can be a little bit tough because you're jumping to try to avoid the little rocks he's throwing. At the same time, you're trying to hit him. Now this is an interesting room. To the right, it's a dead end. Well, it's gonna take you outside. And you don't want to go back outside, but if you notice, there was a hole in the top of the screen. So you want to head north through that little hole. Defeat these little skull dogs. And we got some more mummies. Unfortunately, the mummies can walk over the tile. Some enemies can't, but the mummies can't walk over the water. So you're safe in that if you jump on where that footpad is. Like Foot Clan from Ninja Turtles. Just defeat the mummies. We got another clock. Another clock that did not freeze the enemies. Slow them down. That's the second clock we've got that didn't freeze enemies. So, use our little wand here. We got quite a few. So, before we defeat that other ghost, let's go over this side here. There's an item over here. Ooh, another one of these scary hands. Annoying hands. Throwing rocks. Ouch. Get some more wands. You're gonna need the wand to uncover the boss at the end. So stock up on as many rods as you can. Defeat these ghosts. And a passageway will open up, and we're getting very close to the end of the dungeon. Another one of these rooms. They look very similar, so you can kind of get lost here. But checking out my map, I'm gonna need to use my little wand here to show up some more ghosts. Hit them with my island star. And head over here. Take out these little dogs. And this is an evil kind of move. We need to get this mirror. You know those wizards I was talking about? Yeah, if we don't have that mirror, we can't defeat these wizards here. We defeat them by reflecting their spells back at them. I wonder if this is where they got the idea for Aghanim in Zelda 3, A Link to the Past. The evil wizard. You have to defeat him by reflecting his own spells back at him. We can either use the Master Sword or the Bug Catching Net. So, donk. Mr. Fell was our hero there. So, donk. A bunch of mummies. Now, you don't have to defeat all these mummies. There's a certain mummy that you have to there's certain 2 mummies I think you have to defeat. Like I said, speedrunners know which ones they have to defeat when you enter the room, but yeah, see, we didn't have to defeat all of them, but like I said, I don't know which ones exactly, but the speedrunners who have, you know, routed the game know how to do it, so. But we're not speedrunning the game, we're just going through at a casual pace here. Defeat that ghost. And that opens up the passageway on the left. I'm gonna head over here and get some hearts. Fill up. That way we don't have to use our medicine, we can save it. And we're getting very close to the end of the dungeon. I know I said that before, but this time I really mean it. We're really, really close. Before we were just like warm, now we're hot. So, more wizards. So, they can be annoying now with these skull things because we have the mirror equipped instead of the yo-yo. So the skulls can be, you have to take out one or the other. So So if you're taking out the skulls, you're not, the wizards are hitting you, and if you're hitting the wizards, then the skulls can be jumping at you, so it's a weird combination of enemies. And that skull is really hitting us bad. Boo! Bad skull. Alright, well, that skull wouldn't have helped. You need to get 5 to get a health refill. So let's use our wand here, and we got the big ghost. And you can throw these bolos at him. After you hit him a certain amount of times, he's going to speed up. If you run out of bolos, you can get to the top there, and you can hit him from there with your island star, the yo-yo. But as long as you have a pretty decent aim, should be okay. So I don't know exactly how many hits he takes, but yeah, he's getting, you know, close to defeat when he starts moving really, really fast. So there we go, we got him. We didn't even have to use our medicine. But he shakes. He's supposed to be doing Zumba. He's doing a whole bunch of shaking. And for some reason they have a ghost here, but it doesn't really matter. But you know, we'll just put him out of his misery. So, open up the pad. And we're gonna end up in this weird looking room. And the first time I ever played this game, I didn't know what to do. I was like, what do I do? But then, yeah, you jump on that pad and the mouth starts glowing. Jump on it a few times. And water starts pouring in. And there's that lake outside. Well, now that lake is going to be drained. All the water has come down into this little hole. And take a guess what's going to be at the bottom of the dried up lake. Hey, it's the crystal ball. Wow, you've done it. Good job, Mr. Tumnus. Take that crystal ball back to the fortune teller. And let's see what reward she gives you. I predict Mr. Tumnus is going to have more adventure. That's my prediction. Look, the pond is dried up. Let's grab that crystal ball and take it back. Thankfully, unlike Zelda, there's no enemies on the overworld, so whew, we're safe. Mr. Tumnus ain't afraid of no ghosts. Alright. So let's head on back to Shecola. And let's see what the fortune teller, the help that she is going to give us. That man at the entrance said, hey, seek out the fortune teller. Well, we did, and she said, get the crystal ball. So let's head over to Shecola. Mr. Tumnus taking a stroll through the grass. Lucky it's not tall grass, or else there'd be monsters in it, like in Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Alright. Oh my goodness, you have my crystal ball. Give it back to me. You give it back to her. I'm back at business, thank you. Alright, you want to enter Shecola, don't you? I know just what we need to do. Okay, just wait, will you? She dressed Mr. Tumnus up as Mrs. Tumnus. You sure look silly dressed up like a girl, but it may work. By the way, let me read your fortune. Oh, and the crystal ball I can foresee. Risking life and limb, a bridge over troubled water, struggling to escape. Oh, some evil mystic powers from a star far, far away. I'm sure those powers are controlling the monsters in the dark below. Oh, omens of disaster. I can't continue. Oh me, oh my. Fortune favors the brave, so don't mind me. Now let's enter Shecola. Alright, now that Mr. Tumnus is Mrs. Tumnus, you must be from Radicola. You may enter. And look, it has like the female symbol. I'm a warrior of Shecola. Want some training there? We're busy training, don't disturb us. Can't talk with any of them. Well, these doing deadlifts, training and more training. I'm tired. Alright. We got another warrior down here. I'm a warrior of Shecola. Are you a newcomer from Hercola? Nope. We are from Radicola. Yeah, we head up here. And this is where we're gonna find the chief of Shecola. I'm Queen Shecola. I hear a fight occurred at the Ghost Village. You've beaten all the ghosts at the haunted village? Oh, you're a Supergirl. What is your machine? You respond. Mrs. Tumnus is my name. Miss Tumnus, good name. I like you. Why don't you join us? You say you must visit a mountain hermit? We will miss you. You'll save time if you talk to our head warrior first, okay? By the way, Mrs. Tumnus, your voice is strong like a man's. You cough. Oh, I see you have a cold. Mrs. Tumnus, you have a star, don't you? Let me give you a more powerful weapon called the Shooting Star. And now we get a new weapon, the Shooting Star. You need more than 6 red hearts to handle the shooting star with skill. Goodbye, Mrs. Tumnus. Yeah, if we don't have 6 hearts, you're just gonna use the island star. But if you have more than 6 hearts, then you get the shooting star, and it has a little bit more range than the island star. It actually has like a little projectile, like a mace head that shoots out. So you want to head over to this lady here who's supervising the deadlifts. That's the head warrior. I'm the head warrior. Want to travel west? Listen, shout abracadabra and jump 10 times at the tunnel end. Alrighty. So that's why we Mr. Tumnus couldn't get through that tunnel earlier. That lady doesn't understand what's going on. Do you want to change clothes? Yeah. Just wait, will ya? Alright. Mr. Tumnus is back in business. And the fortune teller says goodbye and leaves. Haha, oh dear, you were very cute. Of course. Mr. Tumnus is a cute little ratty. Look at his little profile picture there. He's also a brave little ratty. That's why he was summoned to this place, because they knew that he could deal with the aliens. The aliens that adopted Dr. Jones. Do we want to enter Shecola? No. And we don't want to listen to the fortune again. But you have the option to if you want to. There's no reason to do either of them, though. So, we'll just head over this way. And let's head back over to that island passage here. But will the magic words work? Well, we'll find out in the next episode. Take care, have a good one. Bye.